Hello. 2023. Already the best video of, I say here and now, the best video of 2023 is Harris Pilton's latest video. He's entering the contest. It's early in the year, but at the end of the year, you get the Emmy, the Grammys, or whatever the VC. I gave John Winston, Yoko Ono, Sinatra the Wingman of the Year award last year, but well, now it's just not the same. He's got his own channel. He's not a wingman. I think it'd be good if the wax was John Winston, Sinatra, Lennon, Yoko, Ringo as wingman. Anyway, enough bullshit. My hopes and for 2023 is that whoever's dropping dead out in this bloody shithole, keep dropping dead, you dickheads, because I keep scoring some fantastic disco CDs. I got this last week or something, no, just before Christmas. Rose Royce greatest hits. I just looked up car wash on YouTube, and oh man, it's got such a great clip for their track. Look it up. Car wash. The clip, the official clip for it was made in '76, and it looks so good. It's like wow, and it's funny as all buggery. It's so cool. Yeah, car wash. That's the only one I know apart from, and the huge hit, Love Don't Live Here Anymore, which for some reason, don't ask me why, but every time I play in my head Vienna by having a seniors moment. What's the name of that band? Not the Ted Mulry gang, whatever, you know what I mean. Not Depeche Mode. Ultravox, silly me. Whenever I sing that in my head, there's something in that opening bit, that Connie Clank sound, you know, that he got for that single. There's something about the bass at the start that whenever I start doing Vienna in my head, I keep morphing into Love Don't Live Here Anymore. I haven't heard Love Don't Live Here Anymore for a long time. But in my head, the way I remember it, it's, I don't know, they seem, I don't know, maybe they Ultravox ripped off Love Don't Live Here Anymore for Oh Vienna. I don't know. I'm not going to play them back to back. That's too creepy. That's, you know, weirdo shit. You know. But anyway, all this bullshit about mono and stereo, it's not real. None of it's real. I mean, we don't hear in mono and we don't hear in stereo. We've got surround sound. You know? And I don't mean that phony surround sound where they like quadraphonics and all this stuff. I mean, whatever recorded music and whatever format you're hearing it played back on, it's not real. Your mind converts it. So when I hear music inside this thick skull, can you hear that? Hang on. Thick as a brick. But when I play back something like Love Don't Live Here Anymore or Vienna in my head, they meld into each other, you know, and it's just, I don't know, it's better than the actual... I've had too much coffee. I need to eat. produced by Norman Whitfield. Well, there you go. Wonderful stuff. I'm looking forward to playing this one all the way through. I only remember Car Wash and Love Don't Live Here Anymore. I love disco. I mean, good disco is great stuff. It's just a continuation of soul and funk. You know, why do people put it down? You know, even white boys can play. White boys can't play reggae. They can't. They just can't do it. But they can actually do disco quite well. I mean, look at Hot Chocolate. You know, okay, it's a mixed band, but it's predominantly white from memory. Disco's, the Bee Gees, for crying out loud. I mean, probably the best disco of all, the Bee Gees. I don't know, but I'm sick of these. I'm trying to get all angry and pretend I'm angry about it. I'm sick of these fucking punks with their bloody three chord, bullshit, the punks forever, whatever, fuck that. But like I've said in the previous video, I used to love going to the Oxford Funhouse back in the mid to late 70s and seeing, the guy in Radio Birdman. I know him. I grew up in the same area he did. He had he packed the jukebox there. Great jukebox, best jukebox ever. Lots of surf instrumentals and, question mark, the Mysterians, the 60s garage punk. Great jukebox. But yeah, I'd go there and catch the Scientists or whatever, the punk thing. I liked it, loud and heavy sort of thing. But then you'd get the train home and halfway you'd get off at Hurstville, and because I have to have another drink and have a piss too, because it was 23 stops. So I'd go into a pub there and they had a disco, and man, it was so different to the punk gig I'd been at like an hour earlier. So different. It was all tribes in those days, even in Sydney, Australia, it was all tribal. I was never in a tribe. I've always been a loner all my life, and I've managed to be able to sort of, like a secret agent, I can sort of move between these things, except bikies. I hate bikies and they hate me on the site. I fucking hate the bastards. But anyway, we won't go into that. But yeah, it was a completely different thing. Completely different. This has just turned into a ramble. It wasn't supposed to be one of those things, but a completely different vibe. And to be honest with you, I was already in my late 20s when punk hit. And I sort of knew it. I liked it because it just reminded me of, the 60s punk, really, which was so it wasn't really very original, but you go into the disco there and have a cocktail with all these people with huge flares and sort of, I think afros had gone by then, but whatever heck, sort of John Travolta wannabes and that. But I loved it, and it's a completely different crowd, completely different tribe, two completely different styles of music. I'm talking late 70s disco and punk. How'd I get on with this? It's all HP's fault. Great video, mate. There was just so much good shit on there. I'll have to write a book in your comments section, to make comments on everything. It's just too much to handle. I'll tell you what, your videos pack a punch, mate. They certainly do. No fill, all thrill, So anyway, Rose Royce's greatest hit. So please, you old disco dancers or whatever you were out here, Please keep dying and giving your CD collections to the thrifties so I can keep. I've scored some great disco shit in the last 12 months out here, 6 months. And stuff that you can, if you want them on the original 45s, they cost a bloody fortune, especially down here in Australia, the postage. It's just, I can't do it, so this is great. So yes, disco forever, and disco is a continuation of bloody soul, going way, way back. You know the routine. Black music is the best. It's as simple as that. But when it comes to popular music, but the best music of all to me is classical. But that's a broad spectrum, Anyway, I'm just having a ramble. Anyway, yeah, good one. Take care.